Hi, today I am going to walk you through an exercise to help elevate your casual style. I'll be using my style system, but this exercise works with other style systems and also no style system. I'm going to be using keywords and two examples. My two examples start from women I see around town all the time, women I have been. They are hyper casual. They need to be able to just throw things on and go and be comfortable. So they're wearing leggings and a t-shirt and sneakers. And the thing about this is that if your style is leggings, t-shirt, and sneakers, it can be very stylish. It just has to be intentional. There's something about this unintentional, throw it on mix of sporty, casual, comfortable, maybe a little bit classic, that for a lot of people is unsatisfying because it doesn't feel like style. It doesn't feel like you're expressing personality. It's just what you happen to find and throw on and go. So I just wanted a little aside that if your style is sporty and casual and comfortable, a little classic, that's good and can be refined. And there are style types that I will post that are in that direction. They each go in their own direction from there, so you'd have to find which one sort of fits with your personality beyond those descriptors. But it's a perfectly valid style. We're going to start from the very unintentional leggings and t-shirt that these women in the examples do not enjoy. And we're going to see where it takes them. The first step in this exercise is to imagine how you would dress yourself up if you had somewhere you needed to go where you needed to dress up, or where you got an excuse to, and it was going to be fun. And step by step, note what you would change or add in accessories, swap out in materials, all the changes that you would make to end at a going out look, something that you feel put together and that you really like. And once you have this imagined look, you can give it keywords. Figure out what keywords describe this look. Think about the colors that are being used, also the color scheme, if they mix and match, if they blend together, if they are all the same color. Think about the textures and the prints and any other details that you can identify, the shapes of the items, and put that into keywords. If you're doing this without a style system, you can stop and skip ahead. If you're using a style system, then you take those keywords and you compare them to the keywords of the style types, and you try to find the best match for what your dressed up style is. Because the style types don't typically address really casual style. Some of them do, because I have so many types, but most style types are more geared toward dressing up, towards work styles and going out styles and that sort of thing, less home style, running around, errands, very casual. But you can use them that way. It just takes a little bit of work. Woman A knows that she wants to add big jewelry, specifically hoops. She loves gold hoops. She knows she wants to add makeup. She loves a red lip. She wants to switch to a dress with some color, some nicer shoes, ballet flats, and add a bag. And that is her dressed up look. She might be going to brunch with friends, or she just feels like dressing up more for an event. It's a casual event, but it's a nicer look for her. It's a dressed up version of casual for her. She identifies her keywords as bold, feminine, big jewelry, color, possibly makeup or red lips specifically. Those are some of the things that stand out to her about her look. And then she matches those to the style types and finds that for her, Glamazon is the best fit. So the next image is what I would swap out for her, given that she's aligned with Glamazon. We would change the color of the purse, the bag, to enhance the outfit. It could be the same color as the dress or an enhancing color. I think yellow here looks good. We would switch out the shoes to a sparkly nude version of her flat. And then we would add bigger accessories, headband, a big necklace, bangles, bigger, more accessories, a belt. She doesn't have to do all of these. These are just ideas for how to take her look and make it even more glamazon. The second thing we're going to do with her look is to take the keywords from glamazon, which are slightly different from her own keywords. We can just add them as a bigger pile of keywords, and then pull them from the dressed up version of glamazon down into casual style and see what changes that makes to her actual day-to-day casual style. So the thing that stands out for glamazon is the monochrome. We're going to make sure her top and her bottom are roughly the same color. We're going to keep the other color changes that we made from glamazon. I actually like the sneakers here. I think they're fun, but change the color so that it enhances the outfit. And then swap out the pants. Instead of black leggings, we're going to do like a pull-on quick pant, maybe in like a sporty knit fabric, but in that beautiful orange color, and optionally with this pin tuck that I've added to the front, the seam at the front. And the jewelry and the makeup she can keep if she's got the time and the interest, or she can leave it out. I've left it in here because I think she would enjoy that, and it's a potential quick swap that she could make or leave behind if she's in a big hurry. And it really changes her entire casual style from unintentional to personal and intentional, which is the goal that I have for people's personal style. Woman B, though they start at the same place in their casual look, she has a completely different personality. So when she thinks about getting dressed up, elevating her look, she switches to an easy skirt. It's got an elastic waist, it's A-line, just below her knee in length. She switches to a white sneaker. She leaves her t-shirt the same, and she adds a brown bag. She looks great. She uses her keywords as minimal, classic, simple, maybe a little bit sporty. So when she compares her keywords to the keywords of the most likely subtypes, she ends on Banshee. When we look at Banshee and we want to make some swaps to elevate this look even more within her type, we swap out the t-shirt for a sleeveless v-neck knit, like a sweater material, but it could be lightweight, it could be linen, and it has some visual interest in striped knotting, or it could be cabling, some kind of interesting knit work. And then we swap out the shoes for loafers. A very sleek, minimal loafer, because that's to her taste. And we don't change anything else, even though Banshee typically is more embellished, more craftsy. That's not her keywords, so we leave those ones out. Then we look at how to take the new keywords from Banshee and the details from that type and bring it down into her day-to-day style. We keep a t-shirt shape, but again, try to have some interesting texture to it, something a little bit different to it, preferably texture. It could be, again, a knit, it could be wool, it could be linen, it could be cotton, but just different than the flat knit of the flat superfine knit of a t-shirt, a little more texture in it. We keep her bag, and we switch from black leggings to an easy pull-on ponte pant with a little bit of a crop and a straight leg. And we keep the loafers because they're casual enough. It's just as quick to put on, it looks more intentional, and it fits her personality better than the starting image. So here are our final looks for Woman A and Woman B. Still casual, but now intentional and personal as well. For Woman A, I would recommend having only set looks so that she can just grab it and go. Because of the monochrome element, you want to be able to just grab the top and the bottom that go together if you want that super fast ease of getting dressed. While Woman B has a mix and match style, and she can just grab a top and probably any bottom, and it will still look great. So they have to modify their approach to their wardrobes are a little different for woman A and woman B, but this should still be easy, fit their lifestyle, be comfortable, and look wonderful and feel good. So let me know if this approach works for you, and I'll see you again soon.